So now we're going to take a look at our final report, which is the t-shirt order projections. Essentially what we use this for is we do order t-shirts for all of the students at our Vacation Bible School and for our volunteers. This just helps us project how many shirts we need to order based on how many kids we think are going to attend our Vacation Bible School. So typically you need to order t-shirts 2 to 3 weeks in advance prior to the actual start of your VBS to make sure they arrive on time. And so let me tell you kind of how this report works. First of all, what you see down here is what we call the current t-shirt order. This is the actual orders. This is the actual sizes that have been registered so far. So this kind of gives you an idea of how many shirts. This is the total number of shirts, and it gives you an idea of how many for each size. But again, most people wait until the last couple of weeks to register, so you're trying to make accurate projections as far as how many shirts you need to order in each size, those kind of things. So before you get started, the one thing you want to look for here is in this red box you would like to see a 0. It tells you essentially if this number is greater than 0, then check your registrations. That means you have a registration that has not been assigned a t-shirt. So you'd want to go into your student registrations and check for a t-shirt size that was not checked off. If this number is negative, then more than likely what has happened is you have a canceled registration and you haven't removed the t-shirt size from that field, from that person. So that kind of just so you can make sure your numbers are accurate. So essentially we want this to be 0, and those would be the 2 reasons that you would change those. And again, this is just for students. This does not include volunteers. When you go to your volunteer page, you can sort your volunteers by t-shirt size, and then you can count how many you need. This is just for students, people who are registered. Again, this will work for every single week, but again, we are only doing, for our example, 1 week. So right now we have 97 kids registered, but let's say we're expecting 230 kids to attend our VBS. We type 230 and hit enter, and over here it would fill out the t-shirt order. Essentially what it does, it takes your percentages and it figures out, okay, if the percentages based on your current registration rates, if that rate remains roughly the same, which it usually does in most cases, if you've gotten a good sample of registrations, then you can generally project what you're going to need in each size. It's not going to be perfect, but it sure takes a lot of time and headache out of trying to figure out, okay, how many shirts do I have, how many preschooler, doing all of that. It's just a simple, quick way for you to say, or if you think I'm going to have 150 kids, put in 150, and again, it'll give you a pretty good idea of how many shirts you need to order in each category, each size. So again, this is just for students. For your volunteers, you would just go to the volunteer page, and I'll just show you very quickly. You can go to volunteers, and then if you scroll over to t-shirt sizes, you can actually sort by t-shirt sizes, and then you can see, okay, I have this many smalls, I have this many mediums, so on and so forth. So very simple process to do that. But again, that is how you do your t-shirt order projections. Just to give you an idea, if you order t-shirts, this will be a great tool for you.